Okay, and we're back with another To Be African. This one is To Be an African Revolutionary by Nana Akua Afriyie. Um, Africans believe that spirit is a reality that manifests itself in the physical world. We are able to connect to the invisible and the we are able to connect the invisible and the visible. There is a constant relationship between the deceased and the living, a solid a solidarity between the spiritual and the material. The gentle, fragrant caresses of Paul Robeson singing, "There is a balm in Gilead," Gilead, the voice of a true revolutionary on the radio as I am writing these words affirming this truth for me. We should listen to it. Look up Paul Robeson. There is I have his no I don't. I have Paul Lawrence Dunbar. There is a balm in Gilead. Gilead. Europe and the United States have a vested interest in keeping African people divided all over the world. We are the poorest people in the world from the richest continent in the world. The question is the unequal distribution of the wealth of the world. We endured the most horrendous enslavement and experience in the history of the planet. In the lands of our captivity, despite the never-ending barrage of attempts to dehumanize and humiliate us, we are the world's foremost champions of freedom, social justice, and the natural rhythms of life. Our struggle has always been revolutionary in nature. Reform is not a solution for us. There is no reforming of the Mafa. We are in a state of constant war. The constant is white supremacy, oppression, and exploitation in all of its infinite varieties. It must be destroyed. The essence of African revolutionary activity is to destroy that which destroys us and to rebuild within an African context and African tradition. One of the operational orders of the African ethos is the survival of our people. We have survived because of our imagination, inventiveness, and spiritual energy. The revolution is a process, not an event. No steps taken can go unnoticed. It proceeds painfully, slowly. To destroy and rebuild is not accomplished in a few generations. It is a dynamic and continuing struggle. Our revolutionary responsibility is to let every word, every act, political and personal, be filled with a meaning that adds to the revolutionary process. African revolution, therefore, is like a sacred ritual, a process in which our drums continually call together the ancestors and the living. Pan-Africanism is a revolutionary concept. Wherever we are on this earth, we are an African people. Any problem faced by Africans is the problem of all African people in the world and not just a segment of a particular geographic location. When we put all of our skills and spirits together, whether from Africa, the United States, South America, the Pacific, or the Caribbean, ain't no stopping us now, we moving on. All of us must become instruments of political resistance. Ways of introducing political consciousness to our children must be examined and utilized. The African revolutionary is connected to organized movement. Through organization, we revive and maintain tradition as a free people. We Africans in the diaspora have maintained our Africanity in many obvious ways. It permeates Black life throughout the diaspora from hair to food to music to medicine to religion. As Mama Marimba points out, retentions are in jeopardy and will lose their vitality if those who maintain them are not politicized. Let the circle be unbroken. Our retentions must have consciousness in order to be revolutionary. Critical analysis is crucial to revolutionary struggle. It forces us to think, see, listen, and hear everything and everyone. We can anticipate errors through this process. We must feel as responsible for all Africans as we do for ourselves and act in accordance with that responsibility. We can no longer beg and plead. We must insist and demand and be the vanguard and rebuilding of our own nation. No one is going to find a solution for us, only us. John Henrik Clarke wrote, "If we have to change tomorrow, if we have to change tomorrow, we are going to have to look back in order to look forward." Sorry, that just reminded me. Sorry. With some courage, warm our hands in the revolutionary fires of those who came before us, and understand that we have within ourselves, nationally and internationally, the ability to regain what we have lost, and to build a new humanity for ourselves first and foremost, and for the whole world ultimately. Our struggle remains the same. It is a fight for life, a fight to the death against oppression and exploitation. Che says, "A true revolutionary is guided by great feelings of love. Let the revolutionary spirit of Bukoman, Nzinga, Nzinga, Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner, Fannie Lou Hamer, Kwame Ture, Claudia Jones, Nani, Sekou Toure, Paul Robeson, Walter Linney, Lini, and Ya Asatenwa, Asantewa, possess us. We will win." Okay. Wait. How long is this next one? We'll just do one at a time for this. Thanks for listening.